Hello Sagittarius, welcome to my channel. This is 𝑓ROM_TAGALOA coming to you with a January 2020 reading. Happy 2020 you guys. We've just actually not too long ago left your energy and we are now in Capricorn. I hope that you guys' birthdays were good ones. I hope that you guys celebrated yourselves to the fullest. This is a reading very similar to the ones that I did for each sign of the zodiac last year, maybe a few months ago, called the Messages from the Gods. But this particular deity has stepped forward and is speaking to all signs of the zodiac. It's not just one deity for one sign, it's one deity for all signs. So just to remind you guys, I am a divination witch and I do work with deities and spirit guides passed on individuals as well, and sometimes they come to me from all, parts of the universe wanting to speak to me, and this particular deity has come to me asking me to give you guys a message, okay, for everyone. So Sagittarius, let's see what this deity has to say. I'm not going to repeat their name in the video, just so that I don't butcher their name, or so that I don't offend anyone who works with this deity or worships them in any way. Okay, so 5 questions I've posed to this deity and they have answered them with these 5 cards. Okay, but their names, they are of Samoan origin, and they have their names will be in the description box below as well as in the title. Sorry guys, it's kind of hard for me to speak right now, I don't know why, but let's go ahead and jump right into your reading. So the first question for the month of January, Sag, is what is your primary focus, or what should be your primary focus, okay? And it says futility, the 7 of Swords. This is very interesting, Sagittarius. It seems that there is some type of dishonesty or betrayal that you are focused on this month. And I feel it is appropriate that you are. Okay, there you see how this card is set up. You have the Ace of Swords, so to speak, this huge sword here, and you have these other 6 swords challenging it. The Ace of Swords is clarity and truth, but then you have these swords or daggers here who are saying, no, we don't want the truth, to keep the truth back. There are some lies or betrayal type energies in your midst, okay, Sagittarius. So I don't know why I wasn't expecting this to come out, but there is something here, Sag, that, and it could be from within yourselves where you guys are not being honest about something for some reason, okay, or there is someone or a few people who are lying and they're not being truthful for whatever reason. Could be in a relationship, romantic or not, friendship, family relationships, at work, okay? Something is a little bit fishy here, and the 7 of Swords is probably the worst. I hate that card so much, for the most part, because I can't stand liars. I can't stand people who betray and who sneak around, you know what I mean? So this particular card coming out, and it's sad because this card, even if it comes out in the reverse, is still not much of a good card. So this is going to be your primary focus, and I feel that this deity is letting you know, pay attention and stand for the truth to be told, no matter who is there to contradict it, okay? So the second card is going to be, what does this deity want you to steer away from in the month of January? And we have the Knight of Swords. Don't jump to conclusions, Sagittarius, okay? Now, for others of you, with the 7 of Swords coming out, you guys may feel that there is some type of betrayal going on when there really isn't. But for some reason in your mind, you're convinced. The Knight of Swords here, he is staunch on where he's going, on what he believes. And this energy has a tendency to jump to conclusions. Okay, Sag? So don't, before, even if you know that this person is lying, or you know that there's something fishy going on, don't jump to speaking about it just yet. Don't call that person out just yet. Okay, just kind of sit back and wait. This is not your responsibility to call all forces to destroy or reprimand someone or to correct someone right now. Okay, because you see this he has a dagger and a sword. Like, he has two things. He's ready. No stone left unturned, kind of a thing. Okay. So steer away from jumping to conclusions, or even if you know that you're right, steer away from doing anything irrational right now. Okay? So the third question out is, what does this deity want to give you? And you have the Four of Swords, and it represents truce in this deck. Now, does this mean that you're going to reconcile with this person or with this situation? Not necessarily. You could. But this truce could be just an agreement on, hey, this is not going to happen anymore, or I'm leaving, you know, or make an agreement to distance yourself from this person, or make an agreement that this is not going to happen anymore without A, B, C, and D happening. You know, there is an agreement here. It wants to give you this space to come to an agreement, because this person or this situation is still kind of strange and funky. It's just a weird energy. So if this is a person that you're dealing with, you don't necessarily, it doesn't mean that you're going to come to peace with this person. This person may still be lying to you, but you're just going to let this person know, hey, how about this? Let's do A, B, C, and D first before we jump to conclusions about everything else, you know, or let this person know, hey, I see what's going on. Something doesn't seem right, and we need to talk about it. And this person may decide, well, okay, yeah, we can talk about it, right? And you may end up letting that person know, hey, I don't think I can stick around if this energy is going to, the Seven of Swords energy is going to continue. You have a lot of sword energy here, Sagittarius. It's very interesting. So there is something in regards to thoughts, something in regards to communication that is very crucial here. Someone is not communicating truthfully. They're not being honest. Okay? And they can be lying through your teeth about it. But, you know, this can also represent you being finally laying something to rest and saying, hey, there's something wrong going on here, and I'm not going to put up with it anymore, just to release that energy. Okay? For others of you, maybe you just might come to rest or come to peace with this person, and they may give you the truth, and you guys may come to an agreement about something or reconcile. It could be. But that's not a necessary case. You know, that's not necessarily the case. You guys don't necessarily, this doesn't mean that you guys are going to reconcile. Okay? You don't have to, should I say. So the next question out is, what does this deity want to protect you from? This is very interesting. So we have the Empress. I'm not really reading or showing reversals, but I'm reading them as if they are. But this day, there is something, I feel like this is a person, you guys. This is a Taurus. Could be someone with Taurus in their chart. There could be a mother, a situation evolving around a mother. Could be your mother, could be someone else's mother, your significant other's mother. If you're in a relationship with someone who has a child, and they're a mother, you may want to steer away from this person, okay? If you're in a relationship with, and this is someone that you're not in a relationship with, this is someone that this can be an ex, or someone that you had a child with, okay? For others of you, Sagittarius, it wants to protect you from, there is for some of you guys, this can be a mother figure who's lying, or she lied about something, okay? And you're just all in your mind about it, and you're just jumping to conclusions, and the universe has given you or will give you peace of mind in regards to this mother figure, okay? And you don't have anything to really worry about. So, but the universe is saying, stay away from this person's energy for this month, okay? For others of you, if you're not a mother, but you're dealing with someone who has an ex who gave them, you know, they're the mother of their children, you don't need to engage at all with this person. You do not need to engage with communication. They don't need to see you. They don't need to meet you, you know. their energy. You don't need to allow their energy to get to you at all. There could be someone, if you guys are in a relationship with someone who has a child and their mother is at a distance from them, they're not in a relationship, there may be some lies regarding that, okay, around that they're not speaking to you about, okay? So be very, very careful in regards to this energy. But also, Sagittarius, don't allow this energy to belittle you or to diminish you in any way, okay? Because the Empress is a queen. She's a goddess, okay? She is of fertility. She is vital. She is, you know, she's beautiful and from the inside on, and it shines out, okay? But this is about motherhood here. So it could be your mother, it could be someone else's mother, you know, or someone else's ex who may have children with your significant other, okay? But it's motherhood nonetheless. And this is something that the universe, this is a person. For others of you who are maybe trying to get pregnant, the universe is probably protecting you from getting pregnant. It does not, this deity does not want you getting pregnant for whatever reason. It may have some complications, okay, Sagittarius, or the person that you're getting pregnant by, they're not ready, or the person that you are trying to impregnate, you don't want to have children with this person, right? Not at all. I'm sorry, Sagittarius, this is some rough energy. That's terrible. But you guys are really strong. I know that you guys are going to get through this. You guys see things for what they really are. You guys are very, very direct human beings, you know, and that usually runs in your favor and keeps you guys going. So I have faith that you guys are going to be okay. So last but not least, the question for the last card is, what will this journey teach you by the end of January? And we have victory. Wow, this is a happy ending, you guys. Now, this victory can come in many different forms. Okay, some of you guys may end up moving back home. You know, moving back to a place that feels more familiar, where you feel wanted, where you feel appreciated, where you feel like you have your space back, you know. Maybe there are people who miss you, who haven't seen you in a while, and they're ready for you to come back home. There are many different forms of this victory here. You may end up finding victory where you finally get all of the truth that you need out of this person, and therefore you have the information you need to move on from this person or with this person, okay? But this victory, excuse me, sorry guys, I can barely talk. I feel like with your video, for some reason, it's like I'm stuttering. I feel like there's something in regards to communication here where you just don't really know what to say or how to say it correctly. That's why maybe a lot of you may feel like you just want to jump to conclusions emotionally and just have it out and let that person know. But I don't think you'll be able to get that off of your chest properly, verbally, or and articulate it clearly and smoothly to that person, which is probably why this deity is telling you, you know, don't say anything right now, okay? But this is a victory for you by the end of January. And this victory also can represent, because you see that fire here, these are wands, the 6 of Wands. This is representing illumination, the truth being revealed as well with that light. This represents victory in the sense that you will get the clarity that you need, that everything that you thought or that you felt was exactly right, and that you will no longer question yourself, right? So there is a very discomforting energy here, Sagittarius, in the form of betrayal and lies. I'm not really sure what this lie is all about, but it's a lie nonetheless, or multiple lies, okay? So let's pull your oracle cards and flip over your oracle cards for the month of January. And you have 𝑓ROM, nobility, grace, and gratitude, okay? So this is very interesting, Sagittarius. You have the number 3 with the Empress. You have the number 6 with the 6 of Wands. Okay. And we have the number 6 with 𝑍𝑊𝋼𝑼. Okay, this is your energy, Sagittarius. You embody grace and beauty. You have a presence. Even though some of you guys may hide that energy, if you let that energy shine and glisten for others to see, whoever is lying to you, they really don't know who they're messing with. They don't know what they're messing up here. If this is your mother, Sagittarius, who is lying to you and she's not being truthful, you're going to realize that it's her problem. And those problems don't have to bleed over onto you. You don't have to be afraid. Okay, she's going to be okay with victory coming out here. A lot of the truths will be given to you. Your mother is going to be okay. For those of you who are dealing with a mother figure that, you know, maybe lying, or maybe you feel like she's not feeling well, or she's lying about an ailment or something like that. Or maybe she's lying about, you know, other things. But everything that you felt about your mother, you were right. And I feel like you've always known that you were right. For others of you who are dealing with a significant other who is lying, or a friend who's lying, anybody who's lying to you in regards to a connection or relationship, it's their problem. They can continue to lie, but the truth always prevails. Okay? With this nobility, grace, and gratitude, this 𝑍𝑊𝋼𝑼 card that's coming out, this is representing you not having to say anything at all to this person. You work on your energy. When you enter a room with that person, or when you come home to that person, you don't have to say anything. Your energy, you working on your energy and having gratitude for the things that you do have, for the friends that you have, for your family, for being protected, and for the intuition that the universe has given you, being thankful for those things. This person has no power over you, this person who is lying to you. You are a noble being. You are either a goddess, for those of you who believe in reincarnation. Some of you guys may be a reincarnation of a god or goddess, right? Or you guys are very noble spiritually, but you don't have to settle at all. Deal with all things with grace and nobility. You don't have to stoop down to this person's level and yell at them and constantly pick at them in order for them to give you the truth that you feel that you deserve, right? You don't have to do any of that. You let the universe make them look like a fool, because they're doing that on their own, and that's going to unfold, right? Be graceful, be beautiful, have gratitude, deal with all things with gratitude and nobility. Okay? Also, don't be afraid to just say no, and just say, you know, no, I'm not putting up with this. You know, you don't have to be mean or, you know, be irrational with this person. You just say, you know, this is not helping me. It could be your own mother, you know, whoever. It could be anybody that you're dealing with, Sagittarius. You just let them know, I'm not putting up with that. I don't deserve that. I deserve better than that. You're not giving me better, so, you know, here's the deal. And you just let them know what the deal is, right? So let's see what your animal spirit card says. Wow, this is interesting. Who got this card earlier? It was Virgo. It was Virgo who got this card. Okay? So Virgo, you know, may have something to tell you, Sagittarius, but this is all about optimism, okay? It's the heart chakra, the solar plexus as well. Okay? I'm going to go ahead and read the otter off to you, Sagittarius, so that you can understand what this beautiful creature has to say to you during this time of uncertainty and dishonesty for some of you, or for all of you even. So, the otter, it says, unobstructed joy, playfulness, and contentment Perhaps the most joyful creature within the animal spirit deck, the otter represents absolute bliss. Otter energy is the playfulness of a child, available to us at any age. They have a giddiness and reverence for life itself, without the presence of doubt, worry, or skepticism. Imagine yourself with a little more otter energy. What would life look like? What would it take to bring you there? The otter card begs these questions and wants to transport us to that precious place as soon as possible. The celebration awaits. When you're in the balance with this card, Sagittarius, you're full of love and you need nothing. When you're out of balance, you are gloomy, you sigh a lot, and you make silly excuses. To bring into balance, dance, you have a dance party or a celebration. So, Sagittarius, this person, if there is any type of uncertainty that's causing you to jump to conclusions in your mind about a certain situation, stop yourself and think about that pure energy of that unobstructed joy, as the otter card says. Okay? Show this person, whoever is lying to you, do not allow their energy to bring you down to where you feel like you have to be brooding and stewing, all day, every day, to show this person that you're upset with them. Show this person I'm not minding you, and I'm not going to allow your energy to bother me. If you really want me in your life, or if you really want me to be around, you're going to respect me and you're going to tell me the truth and communicate with me the way I communicate with you. You're going to treat me with respect. For those of you who are dealing with a mother figure who may not be honest with you, you don't have to, engage in that energy and cause that energy to bring you down. She's going to be okay. Your mother or any mother figure, your grandmother, she's going to be okay. With the victory card here, they're going to be okay. But they may have a tendency to kind of bring your energy down. And you don't, just because they're a parent or a significant other, or your child, someone that you really, really care about, you don't have to you need to cut that cord within yourself and say, I'm not letting you bother me today. And you never know, that energy within you, that optimism, that purity within yourself that you exude around this person and to other people, they'll probably realize, they may become inspired by it, Sagittarius, right? So that's your reading for the month of January, Sagittarius. Much love and light to all of you, and I wish you all the best of luck on this journey. Please don't hesitate to like, share, comment, or subscribe to my channel if any of these readings resonate with your spirit, or if you can relate to these messages. Take care, you guys, and I hope that you guys have a good rest of your January, and I hope to see you guys in your next reading. All right, take care. Bye.